Coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Room here to run. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
By the Giants. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a 2nd one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Play action. Now Wilson. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Complete.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing again here, Wilson. And that is incomplete here. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Again, Wilson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this
and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
The 40-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Bears take.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Kick is good.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. That's it for them. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. They'll start here with Jackson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And the Giants first down.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, New York.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, New York.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Smith catches left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Mahomes again. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game.
This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Now Hester will get a shot. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over.
A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Allstott.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Dante Hall there to make the grab. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Ron Woodson with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
They run again with Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And they do get this across midfield of the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Yeah, this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 4. A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
New York ready to go again offensively.
What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. Now Mahomes. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.